Hey guys, so in this video I'll show you how you can simplify a circuit if the circuit is very complex like this one. The last example we did was alright and was good for beginning, but this one's a really complex circuit. Looks like a really complex circuit, but it's not. And after simplifying it, it would look pretty good, pretty simplified. So the first step, always find where the battery is, the positive side, negative side, and start highlighting from the positive side to the smallest inner ring, which would have R1 and R6 in it. So just draw the battery as it is. Do the first resistor, the second one, third one. There's no, just come back to the battery. And then you draw a highlight from the second outer, from the positive, the outer layer, from the positive, the second one. And you draw this thing. Start from before R6 and it goes to R5 and goes to R7 and goes back in. Then the third one, so both of these are done, this and this is left. So the third outer layer would be this one. I'm just trying to highlight it even more because changing color. And then we have starts before R5, finishes after R5. So we have R5, we have one resistor, change direction, second resistor right there. And then we have R2, which if we highlight this, the last outer ring, this one would be start before R3, just like that. So if you in your mind you can rotate this 90 degrees to the right, the battery would be on the top and every component of this circuit would be at the bottom of the battery. And then you basically, this is what it becomes at the end. Let me draw this for you and show it how it's done. So as you know, a wire can be like lengthened, shortened and bent. So what we do is we basically put both these in the same place. Right, draw the battery on the top the same way it is, negative, positive, start from the positive, go down and draw this one and this one, and you should always label them as well. So this one would be R1, R6, R7, R5, R4, R2 and R3. There we go. Right, so and then you place both R1 and R6 at the same place. Finish the circuit. R1 and R1 and R6. Start from the positive side. And then you draw the rest of the stuff, which starts before R6 and finishes after after R6. So this becomes something like this, finishes after 6. So in this circuit, in this outer layer, you have R5 and R7. You can lengthen this wire and shorten this one so that this just goes there and then the wires like that. And this can just become something like that, and we have R5 and R7. R start from the positive, R5 and R7. Then you have the outer layer. So you're done with this one. You're done with this one. You have this one now. The next inner layer, basically. So in this one, it starts before R5, finishes after R5, and it has two things, two resistors. You can lengthen this wire and shorten this one, or you can lengthen this one and shorten this one, or you can do the both, so that this becomes something like this. Both of them are in the same place to make it neater. Right, otherwise it would just remain this. So to make it neater, you place so this one starts before R5, finishes after R5. So just like that. 1, 2, and then this shouldn't be like that, I guess. I mean, it should be a bit neater, but 1, 2, and then go there. Yep. And then next one, the last one. So this one's done, this one's done, this one's done. That's the one left. So this starts before R3. This only has one resistor. You don't need to lengthen the wire, shorten the wire, bend the wire, or anything. Starts before R3, finishes after R3, and it's R2. This one would be R3, R4. Starts before R3, finishes after R3. This one would be R2. This one would be R3, R4, and there you go. So this is the most simplified circuit you can get out of this circuit right here. And as you can see, I showed you every step and how to do everything. There's just one confusing bit, which is the rotation, which you need to do in your mind, and it definitely takes a lot of practice, and you need to practice a lot. And basically what you do is, wherever it is, just flip it so that the battery is always on the top. If it's there, just turn the page around, you turn your notebook or iPad around, and then draw the circuit again. Right, if it's there, if the battery is there, you can just flip it to the left 90 degrees. If it's there, to the right 90 degrees. So, and if it's up there, it's good for you because it's already up there. But if the battery's up there, the stuff that's there, the components that's there, need to go down there. Lengthen the wire and then shorten this wire. So that's basically what you get. That's the simplest thing that you can get, and that's the same thing that I showed you before. And if you want to make it really simpler, this would be the simplest thing. This red circuit, highlighted circuit, is the simplest thing, and this wouldn't be R6 R1. So this one would be R10 maybe. So this is the simplest thing, the red one, and that's the stuff you get when you simplify the parallel circuits, the series, the parallel, the series, parallel, and then series. That's when you get R10. But without any calculations, before the simplest thing is this. I'll show you how the calculations are done in another video. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you.